I don't like talking to it.
Are we recording? Oh man, it's got a blinking red light.
Hurry up.
Let's do this.
Are you ready to talk?
Hello, everybody. Oh, well, I can't even fucking do this. Welcome to W3GAMERS. We are not gaming
Today.
at the moment because the computer is shitting all over our chest and we don't like it. So.
Wait, what? Why does it got, do you think people really enjoy that?
Do you shit on them?
Not me, personally, but I'm just saying, do people really like that?
I don't know.
I don't
know. The people pooping on other people's ground goes in the toilet. Ugh.
I was just wondering.
Squishy. What do you do? What do you do once it's on you?
Why do we, no. I mean, I'm assuming they wash it off, right?
Yeah,
like right away?
You gotta stand up eventually. It's not just gonna stay there. It's gonna fall off. What do you do if it falls off, like, onto your bed?
Why are we talking about
That's why
this?
people do this shit in motels. They're like, we gotta clean this shit up.
That's a fucking, yeah, and might me never be a maid, dude. Or dude, I never want to be a waiter either.
I can't even imagine what those people have to clean up.
Dude, I mean, I work at a fast food restaurant and I gotta clean stupid shit up. Well, actually, I don't even have to clean
You
it
have to
up.
clean the bathrooms.
No, dude, we got maintenance people. Mine, like like people come in during the morning, like, hey, need anything clean? Like, there's shit on the floor.
We should be fucking improv.
Really?
This shit is all on the fly. We didn't even talk about this.
So, go check our stuff out on Facebook. We have a brand new Facebook. Go like it.
We got shirts.
Shirts. The pretty sure you should be looking at them probably about now.
You open
Like
a new tab. I don't know where that's. I don't know where the camera's pointing, so it's like somewhere fucking up here. I don't fucking know. Somewhere up there. Go open up Facebook. Whatever. So go on. What are you looking up there, Roy?
Just stuff.
Do those keys light up when you hit the?
They're always lit up.
Yeah, well, it's like.
Alienware. Read one?
I don't know. What are you looking up there? Or no, it's when you push them down. I can see the light behind it, so it looks like it blinks when you.
So I was looking at stuff we could talk about. One of the first thing that I came up with, you're about to finish a hard level and the power goes out. I've never had that happen to me. Dude, I told you about the story where the power went out and I thought I died while I was playing Xbox, right?
Yeah, you tell that story a lot, actually.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, you told me you were doing something. You said you were playing Xbox and power went off, and you thought you died because you were fucked up. No, I could it was like a week ago. I was playing Battlefield, and they were digging around in the basement with the fuses because something happened. My mom had like 2 heaters running at the same time, so it like blew out a fuse downstairs to like mess with all the fucking switches in the basement, and I'm in the middle of playing Battlefield, and it just kind of turned off. That's the closest I've ever come to that.
Wait, you were in the basement?
No, I wasn't in the basement. I was in the. But they don't know. There's no like labels on the switches on like the circuit breakers, so they're just like flipping random switches.
And shit's going on.
Like, what does this do? And they would just like turn on all the lights in the house and like just flip all the switches and be like, alright, what did that turn off?
So Max, a major talk right now. I mean, I guess it's probably pretty much hitting the end. The major thing to talk about right now is Xbox One versus PlayStation 4. And that's not even, I didn't even look that up. That's just something that popped in my head. You like PlayStation 4. I like PlayStation 4 just because the gaming graphics supposed to look better, right? So,
yeah.
That's the only reason I like PlayStation 4. But the Xbox One, I don't know, I'm just an Xbox since I've been born.
It's a touchy subject.
I mean, the only PlayStation I really own, I've owned every PlayStation, I guess. But the only other really one I actually played was PlayStation 2. I mean, PlayStation
2 is the shit, though.
Yeah, but that's before anybody actually played Xbox. And the Xbox 360 out fucking rate PlayStation 3.
Yeah, the 360 was pretty bitchin'. But, I don't know, I feel like Sony just really got their shit together.
I don't know, what would you, like, if you, I mean, I know you already own one, PlayStation 4, but if you really had the choice right now and you had no experience, what would you choose? And why?
Off of, like, if I didn't know anything about the consoles?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how to explain, like, you know things about the console, but you never played it, you never touched the controller, you never done nothing.
I mean, oh jeez, I don't I like the way the PlayStation 4 looks more. I like the angles, and I feel like that might be a major thing, but I don't know. Your question's confusing.
How is it confusing?
I don't know.
Okay, so what about now? What about now that you play the PlayStation 4? You haven't touched Xbox One yet, have you? Not at all? You have?
Yeah.
I haven't got to play either. I played PlayStation 4.
Raymond has Xbox One, and it's alright. The bumpers are weird. I don't like the bumpers.
Really?
They're weird. The controller's really
vibrate
big.
now? Wait, the Xbox One?
Yeah, the Xbox One controllers is like...
Is it bigger than the Xbox 360?
It's a little bigger. It just feels like thicker. But
it's hard because there's more stuff in it.
Yeah,
there's a lot more vibrations.
Yeah. Gotta have those vibrations.
Oh my god. Well, I'm looking up shit and nothing's like fucking coming up.
I mean, but I've never really had any like real... I mean, I've played the Xbox One, but I haven't really like got to use like all of the features on it.
Well, there's not much stuff out of either for you anyways.
No, and that's another thing too, is since it's so early still after they've come out, is there's nothing to play on.
Well, we played Outlast. That was a great game.
Outlast was really fun, yeah. Outlast was fun. It was really
Spoiler, the ending's fucking sucked.
The ending was terrible.
Horrible.
Battlefield 4 is pretty sweet on PlayStation 4. I didn't get to play it on Xbox One. Raymond had...
Play it on Xbox 360. I've seen you play it. It's hard to go back from PlayStation 4 to looking at Xbox 360 though.
Your brother told me earlier it was on my lunch break.
He's
like,
dumb though. I mean,
he's like, it physically hurts my eyeballs to watch this and then go back to 360. I just can't do it.
No, I remember we were sitting like right there, and you had.
It was when I first brought it over. Yeah.
Yeah, you were playing PlayStation 4, and I was playing Xbox. We were both playing Battlefield 4, and I was like, I looked at yours. The water looked all amazing. Then I went and looked at mine, and it just looked like glossy blue. It wasn't like see through. You couldn't see the ground and shit. And I don't know. I haven't played it yet, so I mean I can't really.
I mean, I never really like knew that, like understood the difference. Like I always thought, like Battlefield 3 on 360, I was like, man, this game is tits. Like this is the greatest thing ever. We got really big into Battlefield 3.
We're really big Battlefield fans though. Like I've heard a lot of people aren't Battlefield fans. I really don't know why. I mean, I guess if you're not in a big army
like first
war
kind of.
Well, I mean, like if you like Call of Duty, but you wish it was not like so much crap. I mean,
yeah. See, I can't even remember.
I mean, there's stupid crap in Battlefield. Like
like you can
C4 and cars.
C4 cars are pretty fun though.
Yeah, but I mean that's something that's fun. But if you can see that coming from a mile down the road, if you know what that happened, you walk away. Like literally, the maps are so open you can like, hey, that car's got C4. Maybe I should get the fuck out of the way.
I would hate that you're driving a tank and you can just see the cars like flooring at you. You're like, get the fuck out of here. And I hate when you're playing and you're in that tank and it's like you can barely see what's like below your tank, so it's like you catch a glimpse of like a guy playing recon running up on your tank and you can't get out quick enough. You're like, fuck, I'm dead.
Yeah. Because even if you do get out, you're like, I don't have time to run away. Because it takes your guy to a second to actually be able to run.
Yeah.
You just kind of stand there, you're like,
yeah, and that's like you get out of the tank and you're like, yeah, I'm going to make it, and you run maybe 2 steps and then it blows up. And I mean, the guy's usually stupid enough because he just wants to kill you, so he usually blows it up and then just kills you.
Okay, I've had that happen to me the other day, and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, okay, so I ran up on this base, and it was right outside the other, like the enemy's base, because I was like, okay, I want to get this and be able to hold it by myself. So I got there, was killed like 4 people because they saw me taking it, so they all rushed in. Killed like 4 people, they ran in with like an AA machine gun type thing, like the...
Oh, the fucking...
I don't know what it's called. It looks like an LED, but it's got the...
Those things are so...
minigun on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so he pulled up in that, the guy jumped out, so I was like, free.
Yeah, I love when people do that.
I was like, so it's mine. So I
Yeah.
fucking said it, and then this guy ran up, blew it up, and I was like, okay, whatever, I deserve that. I'm sitting right on enemy lines with a vehicle. And then I realized, like, he killed himself. He literally didn't get a foot away. I'm like, why? I wasn't paying attention to you. So you could have ran away.
You could have ran so far away. And that's like when you do get those kills, when you can throw C4 on them and then get away, and it's
I mean, I've done it where I've ran away before. Because if you can get it where they can't see, I mean, if you're running straight at the cannon and they see you, then obviously you want to throw it and
you gotta.
But if you're running up behind them, throw it and then run away, what are they gonna do? If you start hearing gunshots towards your way, you pull it.
Yeah,
obviously.
see, it's like you start running up on them, you can like your screen gets all blurry, and you're like, shit, people are shooting at me, and then you get up there, and it sucks because you gotta throw at least like two C4 on there, or else you're just gonna disable it and you're gonna look like an idiot. I did that once. I threw one. And then started getting killed, and I was down to like half health, and I was like, fuck, I just blew it up, and it went disabled, and the guys were like laughing at me. I was like, made myself look like a dumbass. They're still alive, and that's embarrassing.
So you played the new Assassin's Creed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can play
I
it.
got it on PlayStation.
Did you get the Skeleton Crew yet?
Skeleton Crew?
Have you heard about that?
No.
Okay, so I heard about it.
Easter egg collectible shit.
No, it's not an Easter egg. It's kind of an Easter egg. You beat the Abstergo missions. That's right, the Abstergo, right? You beat all of those, and you get a thing, and it's a skeleton crew. Your whole crew turns to skeleton.
Like a cheat.
No, it's just something you get for reading part of the game. But the only thing is, after you enable it, you can't use it after. Like you can't save. So if you do like a shit ton of missions after that, you just fucked yourself.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I'm not talking that. I'm thinking it's like a cheat.
It's not a cheat. I'm telling you. Like I was looking at it.
I mean, because I know you can do a few things. Like I've already got a few cheats unlocked in that game where you can like set a shit. Like I can't remember the ones in Assassin's Creed 4, but I know some of them in Assassin's Creed 3 you could change like the weather. Like you could set it from like summertime to like wintertime.
Oh really? Wait, where was this going? The Assassin, the new one?
No, this is the third one. That one.
I played the first one and the second one. I think that's it. Because I played the first one because I was like, oh, this is really cool when I was young when it came out, so I didn't really understand it, but I still played it a lot.
I remember playing the first one at your old house.
Yeah, that was fun. I like playing it, but the only thing is I never got into mission. Because we still
understood it,
only
though.
had one Xbox, so I never had my own Xbox at that point. And once I got my own Xbox, I had Assassin's Creed 2 came out, and I started playing it, but then I get lost because it's one of those games where it's hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
And they can't hold mentions. That's why I played Call of Duties and stuff like that, is because they're quick on the fly. Even Minecraft, I mean, Minecraft's slow, but you're constantly thinking about stuff. Like what you have to do.
See, I don't know, I got bored of Minecraft. I don't really get bored of it, but it's like...
no offense, but I don't see you as a creative person.
I've done everything that I wanted to do in Minecraft. It's like my problem is...
built, like, stuff?
I start, like, my world, and I get, like, the nether portal, and I get, like, all this shit, and then after that, I'm like, what now? So I just restart, and I, like, make a new world. And then I do that, like, on repeat, and I'm like, I'm just...
Well, that's our simple, but, I mean, if you get creative, like, I built an obstacle course once, which really pissed me off because I deleted it. Because it was on my test world for W3GAMERS, and I was like, oh, this is going to be really cool, so I made it on my test world because I had enough room, I didn't have to go through mountains and shit. So I made it on there, and I was like, oh, my test world, because I had, like, 10 worlds, and I'm like, I might as well get something. I was like, test world, there's nothing on there. I had a really nice fucking house on there. Pissed me off, that's gone. Then I was like, wait, where's my obstacle course? Yeah, it was gone. So you started out. I remember you starting out like running from your bed, do this like little like not maze, but like this little like 1 block wide like platform, while both sides are shooting potions of harming at you. So if it hit you, you get knocked off into like lava or something.
I remember you making a maze on the W3GAMERS world. Remember you got pissed off when we fucking filled up the entire maze with TNT, and you're like, I couldn't figure it out.
Brian, my brother got through it. He was like, I was like, do it. He's like, okay, blip. I'm like,
you just ran straight through it. Like,
I was like, 4 hours of my life just got destroyed by 10 seconds. So I just got so pissed because like I didn't give it to like I gave it to some people. I gave it to Kenzie, my girlfriend, and she did it, and she couldn't figure her way out. She's blonde, but she couldn't figure it out. And I was like, well, maybe there was hope for this, but now it's all gone. One day we're gonna sit down and figure it out.
See, I've got one world that I can, I don't think I'm ever gonna delete. It's that one creative world that you've been on it a few times. It's the one with the big dome on it. It was over here. It was back when we were downstairs, and I spent like an hour. Yeah, when I spent like an hour making this big glass dome, and it has like huge sugarcane field, and like this big house, and then I was like, I built it, and I'm like, now what? I was getting to that point. I'm like, what now?
What do I do now?
I just get bored. I just sit there and I'm like, I don't know what Battlefield. Are you still looking shit up?
No, I've been looking stuff up.
Alright.
Okay.
Give me something.
Wait, they came out with a farming simulator for Xbox?
Yeah, so we're just...
Did we talk about that? I didn't remember talking about it. I didn't know they came out with it. Now I'm gonna have to go about it. It sounds like kind of fun. So, I don't know, like, I don't know how to ask this, but how do you feel about the Call of Duty, like, franchise itself? Like, Call of Duty itself is a good game, but knowing how old it is and how it's played, like, the storyline I view as good. Like, the storyline, campaign's great.
I mean, well, just speaking of how old it is, you know Battlefield's been around for long, right?
because Battlefield 1943 or whatever.
Battlefield, yeah,
Dude, I
1942.
played 1942.
Something like
I
that.
played
don't
that.
fucking know,
I
1940
played that a little bit, and I was like, oh, it's pretty cool because one of the Battlefield 3 maps is on there because they brought it back in Battlefield 3, and that was really cool. I love that. But besides that, I haven't played much on it.
Yeah, it's,
And I always thought it was really cool. I mean, dude, could you imagine that coming out like you just? It came out on Xbox 360, right?
1943. Yeah, it was like 1942, but on 360. Which I mean, I think that's it. Yeah, it was.
Did it come on 360?
Yeah, it was on 360. Remember, your brother has the trial. There's like a multiplayer beta or some shit, and people are like still playing it. Usually
Yeah, but I didn't know if it actually came out on the. I think it did.
Yeah,
and if it did, that's not that old. Xbox. But then you got to think Call of Duty's longer. Call of Duty came out on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, but 1942 came out on PC. That was.
When did that?
Battlefield started on PC. It was like 1990 something. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I don't really know the history of Battlefield. I really only got into Battlefield when Bad Company came out. I still had a PlayStation 2 when that came out. That's fucking so long ago. I remember watching the commercials at my dad's house. No, that was Bad Company 2. I never even...
I think it came out in 2002.
Something like that. I don't even know. I don't know the history of that shit.
I don't know. That's why I just looked up it.
But yeah, Call of Duty. This isn't talking about Call of Duty. Call of Duty was really cool when I was little. It was like Call of Duty 3 was the shit. That was the first Call of Duty that I ever bought. It was on PlayStation 2. And I played the campaign all the time. And I remember there was one mission where you had to get in this Jeep and you had to drive to different farms and you had to kill all the Nazis there. And you got a, they gave you the little, like the trench gun, the trench shotgun, and I would just go around and just blast the shit out of people with that.
Or a pea shooter.
Yeah, the pea.
Oh my
pea
god,
shooter.
I wanted to kill him. Wait, there's a Battlefield before Battlefield 1942.
Was it?
Battlefield Codename Eagle. I don't know, like
I don't fucking know.
that's what somebody said.
I
Came
have
in
no
came
idea.
out in 1999.
Yeah, that's...
Battlefield 1942, 2002, Battlefield 1942, The Road to Rome, 2003, Battlefield 1942, Secret... These are all fucking expensive, I think. Battlefield... Wait, there's a Battlefield Vietnam one?
Yeah, there was Vietnam.
That came on Battlefield 2.
No, Bad Company 2 Vietnam was a remake of the original Vietnam.
Oh, I didn't know there was an actual one.
Yeah,
I'm
Battlefield
so,
Vietnam
I'm so lost.
was... I don't know if it was an expansion or if it was a standalone game by itself. I'm not sure. But yeah, that Bad Company 2 Vietnam was a remake. I never played it. I played it like once for 5 seconds.
We haven't played it already. No, we suck.
I mean, Bad Company 2 though. That game was so sweet.
Dude, I remember, you know what's sad is that I remember sitting there watching a trailer for it and like pictures and like, this game's never gonna come out, it's gonna seem like forever, and now we're on Battlefield 4.
Yeah, it's Battlefield 4 now and you're like, holy shit, I wonder what they're doing for the next one.
You know what's sad is to think about that they're like, probably a little bit into it already, like the story mode's probably almost in there. Like, I'm sure the multiplayer actually takes a lot
They're
longer.
gonna run out of conflicts to set the games in.
I haven't finished this one. I haven't finished this one. I haven't played a lot of campaigns lately. Like Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Never finished the campaign. I haven't even started it. Call of Duty Ghost. Haven't started it. Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 I finished actually. Battlefield 4 I'm just started. I'm a couple missions.
Oh.
One of the missions has a glitch in it. Have you played the campaign for Battlefield 4?
Yeah, I beat it. I beat it on hard.
Okay, so mission you're driving a tank and you have the thermal camera you can look up and it has a thermal optic.
Is it the one where it's like raining really hard?
I think you're driving a tank, it's like the first one you drive a tank.
Yeah,
Okay. So that one, if you like click it enough, you glitch it. Like I didn't look it up, found it out myself. If you fuck with it enough, you look at it and it's glitched and you get out and everything's still thermal. Your gun, everything's still thermal.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So
like thermal vision through your eyes and your...
Yeah, so I was literally... Until you hit the next checkpoint, which is when the bridge collapses or whatever, then that's when it finally, like, hey, you're not supposed to have this.
Why are we in thermal vision right now?
Yeah.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? I can't remember. Something about Battlefield.
You want this?
Whoa, shit.
Right back.
My laptop's a lot heavier than I thought it was. But yeah, Call of Duty 3 was awesome. I remember playing a lot of Call of Duty 4 at your house with
Call of Duty 2.
Ryan. I never played Call of Duty 2.
Dude, Call of Duty, yeah, I know. Call of Duty, yeah, we did. We owned it on a lot of systems, actually. Call of Duty 3, I never even played it that much. I played it at my cousin's house. Remember, we used to play it at her house a lot.
Is this your laptop?
Yeah, it's my laptop.
Oh my god, this laptop kicks ass.
I love that laptop.
I got a good question for you. You mad?
Shut up!
Are you mad, bro? I googled that shit. That's embarrassing. Alright,
You're bad. You want me to have a laptop back?
Mm.
Okay, so Call of Duty. You know what? I realized Captain Price was in like every single Call of Duty up until like Modern Warfare 2.
I'm very confused with the whole timeline of Call of Duty.
No, it's not like a timeline. It's Captain Price, and it's supposed to be like his grandfather, then his grandfather, then his grandfather.
So
Captain Price in Call of Duty 4, like his great grandfather was on like.
So did he die in Call of Duty 4?
He died in Modern Warfare 2.
So then he was on like
Modern
Warfare
Warfare
3 and like Black
I think he died in.
I
think he died in Modern
don't
Warfare
understand
3.
the.
Dude, I never even played the Modern Warfare 3 campaign.
No, I never. I played a little bit of survival. We played survival on Modern Warfare 3.
Dude, survival was actually.
Survival was pretty fun.
We do a lot of
I'm
survival
just
stuff like that.
staring blankly at Google right now.
Can I have that?
My mind is just farting all over itself. I can't think of anything.
You know what I actually did? I went to like GameStop and stuff, and then like scrolled through their inventory, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool. We'll talk about. That's pretty much what I was doing. I don't know. Call of Duty, I never. Now that I'm like a Battlefield fan, I don't play Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty used to be my life.
Call of Duty's fun to get on and just fuck with the bots. Just get on hardcore and just run around
Dude,
like a.
I don't like playing online anymore. People are fucking assholes.
Ooh,
I mean, unless you're a
assholes.
huge Call of Duty fan, I'm not dissing on Call of Duty fans, but they're fucking assholes.
I'll diss on Call of Duty fans. You guys suck.
I clicked on the Farming Simulator, now the recommended for me on fucking GameStop is Farming Simulator. That's the first thing.
Farming Simulator, good god. Game will make you want to kill yourself.
I'm a real farmer.
I'm a real one.
No. I was gonna start thinking about it, that's not gonna happen.
What about GTA?
First GTA I played GTA 4. Then I got a PlayStation 2 version, threw it in, looked at it, graphics suck, turned it off.
What?
I like legit turned it off.
Which one was it? Like San Andreas or?
It might have been. I remember there being a beach and bitches and
It
bikinis.
was San Andreas, or it might have been Vice City. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, it might have been Vice City.
I never played a lot of Vice City, so I can't talk. But
yeah, I remember there's some dude with black hair. It was PlayStation 2. I don't remember.
Was the character brown?
No.
So it was Vice City then. Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. I can't remember. I never played Vice City.
That was
I played
racist.
like once or twice.
Yeah, how many have you played? Like I've never.
I played.
You gotta talk about GTA because I can't.
All of them, I think. I've played. GTA 3 is fun. Vice City, I've only played it like a handful of times. San Andreas is really, really fun. I used to play the shit out of that when I was little, back when, you know, my mom would kill me if she found out I was playing San Andreas. I used to go over to my neighbor's house and hide, play San Andreas.
I might have to buy.
What other ones? There's like all the other. I played like Liberty City Stories, like all the fucking.
I never got I
PS
didn't get
ones.
into it until GTA 4, and that was when one day you're like, dude, you gotta play the campaign. Cause that was like a couple summers ago when GTA 4 was the only thing out, and we all got Xboxes. Like that was when everybody had an Xbox, and we were all playing GTA 4 online, killing each other.
We had a shitload of fun playing GTA 4.
And then I was like, oh, you guys are online, and I'm like, I don't want to play online by myself, so I fucking got in the campaign and beat it, and campaign wasn't too bad.
I think I beat the GTA 4 campaign like 4 or 5 times. No, not that much. I think maybe like 2
I
or 3
beat it
times.
twice, I think.
I know I beat it twice.
Either I beat it twice or I'm almost done with my second one. I think I beat it twice.
I remember being 9 or 10 years old and playing GTA 4 up in my room on my Xbox and fucking hiding about that too because I didn't want my mom to kill me. Playing GTA 4 and I'd like sneak downstairs and like get on the computer like, what are you doing? I'd be like, nothing. Like looking up cheats for GTA, and I would just go on there, and that was like the typical fucker. I would just get on there and just kill as many people as possible and just be a dumbass.
The GTA newbie or whatever. Where
yeah, you.
I don't remember what you called me the first time I played GTA 4, and I was rolling around in like the LAV.
You were just fucking blasting people. Like,
I was like, this is so much fun. That's when I got into GTA, and
then you get over it real quick. Like this shit isn't.
Yeah, then you're like, I gotta do something else.
Yeah.
Because getting away from the cops is a bitch.
I remember seeing GTA 4 for the first time. It was when Kay got an Xbox. When she had.
I seriously think the first time either I saw it was with you or with our buddy that used to go over to his house all the time.
We were going upstairs. Oh my god, this is the funniest story. I don't know if I've told you this, but playing GTA 4 on a 360 that she had for like a month, and then sold it and got a fucking Wii. Sold that, and then I bought,
Your sister does that.
I don't know, like a pair of pants or some shit. I don't know.
She's literally for Bearman.
But she's playing it, and I remember just being so blown away by like the graphics. She was like driving a boat and shit, and it looked like the most incredible thing ever. And I remember she shot this guy with a shotgun. And like the physics, and I'm like flying around, and I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. And she was like,
hey, sorry. Didn't Defiance just not that game Defiance? Wasn't that a game that just came out?
Defiance. It sounds familiar.
I swear, because if it did, it's only $7.99.
I'm thinking of Dishonored.
I'm pretty sure that's a new one. Dude, it's $7.99. Like, it must have really sucked if it dropped down that price.
Let me see. Defiance? Oh, this is, I don't know. I know I've heard of it before. Let's see. I'm just, I'll do some of this shit real quick. I'm sorry, I'm reading. Hold on, just give me...
Reminder, go to our Facebook, like everything.
It's an MMO, that's what it is. It's an MMO for Xbox, and I remember my brother and his friend got really, really big into Defiance.
Hey. You know, it could be. I was talking to you.
It was,
okay. Hey,
trying to...
Okay.
Came out...
Shut up!
Back
Go,
in...
I swear to God, I don't like you. Give me the computer back. Alright, go to our Facebook, like our page, buy our shirts, ask us for some, we'll get a trade-in for you. Probably, I don't remember what the prices are on the top of my head, but do that, check out our shirts.
It's gonna be very expensive.
At first, anyways, until later. The more people that order them, the less prices.
Like
so if you and your buddy want a shirt, that'd be a lot better than just you wanting a shirt, just saying.
We don't live in the United States, so it's...
Shut up!
You're gonna need some fucking whack-ass currency to buy these shirts. I'm sorry to...
You're dumb, man.
Pesos.
Ohio.
Ohio. Ohio's not part of the United States.
Ohio's cold. It's cold now.
I can't stand this state. If you live in Ohio, I feel fucking sorry for you. So, Defiance, yeah, well, the fucking...
I guess I'm talking about after you say what you're saying.
MMO for Xbox, my brother and his friend got really big into it, and it was supposed to be, like, some crazy, like, open world, like, drive around and, like, shoot monsters and shit, and it was...
I think my brother
Apparently
and his friends were gonna get all in. They were like, oh my god, Defiance, and then, no, my brother doesn't even own it. I wasn't one of his friends owned it.
It's like, it was so popular when it first came out, and then it was like a few months later, everyone was like, meh, Defiance.
I can't believe I've been staring at this ad, and I just realized this is what I've been wanting to talk about. It's... Go away.
Say hello.
No, it's not that.
Oh.
It's been scrolling through different... Oh, the online for Skyrim.
Oh, Elder Scrolls Online.
You know you have to pay for that? Like, not just the disc or whatever it comes on.
It's like a subscription?
You have, yeah, it's like...
Alright, then I guess I'm not getting it anymore.
Exactly, I was like, dude, this is gonna be sweet. It's gonna be kind of like a first-person, like, RuneScape type feel. We haven't played that much RuneScape. Enjoy it still. I still like it, Max.
RuneScape
like it.
Years.
But, it's... You have to buy whatever it is, like the expansion or whatever, and then you have to keep paying subscriptions. I'm pretty sure that's like $15 a month or some shit. It's outrageous. And until like 2 years from now, when nobody fucking plays it because like, hey, I don't have the money to be dropping fucking hundreds of dollars in this game.
It's
then they're gonna be like, okay, let me drop the price.
That really bums me out about not playing Xbox anymore. There's no fucking Skyrim because that game was shit.
And Forza.
Forza, I have no Forza. That makes me sad.
Forza was a good game.
That really blows because Forza.
Dude, I remember getting Forza 3 for my birthday, and I was like, dude, Forza 3 is shit. And then I had to download it, and Forza 3? Yeah.
Forza
5's coming out soon, isn't it?
No, Forza 5's already out.
What the fuck?
It's already out. That came out. That was a launch title for Xbox One.
Dude, how did I not know that?
I'm getting old.
Dude, Forza 3.
15
I haven't played. I want to
old.
play. You're 15.
I can't believe it. I'm dead already. I can't even. Oh my god.
That's sad.
I don't want to get old.
What the hell is this?
I've been around the sun 15 times. That's pretty sweet.
Sure. Dude, can you get this game for your PS4?
What?
Thief.
Thief? Yeah.
Does it look good? No, I mean, I know you can.
No, it doesn't.
Like you
it
should.
doesn't. It's a really cool concept, but it doesn't. The gameplay doesn't look very good.
Oh, okay, never mind. Because I saw it and it said Thief, and I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. Let me click on this.
Oh, Watch Dogs. That's what I want.
Oh my god, Watch Dogs.
Oh man, Watch Dogs is gonna be sweet. I'll be getting that when it comes out in hopefully March. If that rumor is true, then I'm gonna have to buy it. I'm gonna have to like cut some fucking grass or some shit. Well, there's not gonna
cut some grass.
There's not gonna be any fucking grass because it's probably still gonna be snowing. Hey, I want to lend me $60 to go buy Watch Dogs?
Dude, you know another reason you should buy an Xbox? Destiny.
Destiny.
You don't like the
Halo.
Halo.
I could never get into Halo. So
It's not a Halo game, you know. It's just made by those people. The
Yeah.
game looks amazing.
That's cool as Watch Dogs. Me with Watch Dogs.
Wait, what the hell? Okay, so Watch Dogs is already out for Xbox.
No, it's not. Give me this. Release date 6/30/2014.
Fuck you. I can't read.
Yeah, it says June 30th. Whereas it was in a fucking like Xbox magazine.
Why? Oh, you're an Xbox because you're fucking PlayStation 4.
This keyboard is different.
Why? Because it's one?
No, just because of the different.
Well, that is trippy. When you click it, you can see the light underneath it. That's really creepy. Alienware.
Xbox
Buy now.
magazine. Watch Dogs. Yeah, let's see. It was like someone pointed out that the date they had listed in the Xbox magazine for the release was like March something. So. Says if you want to after 6 months.
Dude, I forgot to drink.
Ubisoft delays Watch Dogs.
Can you give me something to talk about if you're gonna fucking look shit up?
Talk about some fucking Watch Dogs. Yeah, it says right here, Watch Dogs to release in March, according to the official Xbox magazine.
Why do they keep pushing it back though? Like why? Because it's
Yeah,
pissing
but
off. Because I've seen so much gameplay. I've seen gameplay like literally. Wait, you said 2012.
This is back in 2012, and it looked that good.
You know what other game did that? And that what you're talking about, and it kept getting pushed back. It got pushed back like 2 years, and then it came out where like, this game's better be amazing. It got pushed back 2 years. Was complete shit.
Well, I heard someone pointed out, look at GTA 5. I mean, that game is still kind of buggy, but it's still, like, imagine what it would be like if they hadn't taken the extra 6 months. And that's what they took with Watch Dogs. They added an extra 6 months onto it.
Yeah, but it's still shit compared to what they promised us. Like, you're supposed to be able to buy shit.
Yeah.
Like, not cars and shit, but, like, you're supposed to, like, buy, like, any house, pretty much, right? Like, was that just online?
Some shit, I don't even...
Supposed to be able to buy animals, supposed to be fucking pretty much do anything with your car, but now you can only do, like, stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, they made a lot of empty promises.
I don't know, it just bugs me.
Like, the whole, dynamic, I think it's called, like, a dynamic state machine, where if you follow around the NPCs, literally go about and live their lives. Like, you can see them, like,
oh, yeah, but
ride a bus and go fucking tend to a garden, and they'll sit at the bus stop and then stand up and, like, walk into a parking lot and, like, smoke a cigarette or get on their phone. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's all they do. They don't really do anything.
It's supposed to be...
I remember you told me about that. You said that one of them, like, was gonna be, like, somebody told you a story, like, on there that it was, like, that you read about was, like, somebody walked in their house and was, like, fucking some bitch.
Oh, yeah.
And then walked out and was like, oh my god, you know, but then that never really happened. So.
No.
I mean, like, so that's what I hate. Like, I think I'm gonna start believing things are rumors until I see them. Because I remember Minecraft, one of the fucking hint things or whatever said, always think rumors are rumors until you know they're true or something like that.
Oh, yeah, like the main menu fucking...
Yeah. Oh, no, it was definitely a hint thing at the moment. Big Minecraft fan here.
Yeah, we like Minecraft. Minecraft's coming to the PlayStation 4 too.
Is it? Well, it's coming to the Xbox.
I'm gonna have to buy that.
I can't. It's not related. It's not. Can you lay stuff over, or are we gonna have to make a new W3GAMERS world? Because I work my ass off.
Fucker, why is this shit going on? I mean, if you get it on Xbox One, I'm sure everything will carry over, but...
Okay, because I know, because I'm like, I was thinking, like, okay, remember, like, Achievement Hunter and them, they build fucking, like, Achievement City and shit?
Yeah.
Fucking, that shit would not get transferred over.
No.
And if that would suck. They'd probably be just, I don't know, I bet you they wouldn't be that too pissed, because they'd have to use, all you gotta do is use everything that's in your world. Except they like keeping up as memorabilia, but one of these times they're gonna run out of shit to build, like, at space, and they're gonna be, like, touching tips with everything. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm reading.
Watch Dogs?
Yeah, this is telling me the same shit that I already know. That
it's
supposedly coming out in March, but the official date is still June 30th, so... I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna have my license.
15 days. Did you even have your driver's ed shit done?
Dude, I got like 6 months. I'll
What
be
the
alright.
fuck was that?
I don't know. I got a while. I'll be alright.
I feel like this game's gonna piss me off. Just because I'm like, it's a cool concept.
I can't.
You don't want to think
no,
that.
after GTA 5, I don't want to hype it up too much and then be like, what is this? I mean, well, at least we got gameplay this time, so I know what it's gonna be like. So.
GTA 5, they never released gameplay at all.
Rockstar is not very keen of releasing gameplay.
All they did, I remember you sitting there, because we were gonna go get the launch, and then you stayed the night at my house the day before, or whatever, and you're like up there. I remember getting up, and you're like still fucking like looking at shit.
There was
gameplay
leaks on Reddit, and I was watching the shit out of them.
Yeah, and then like literally, you go to show me like 10 minutes later, gone. Fucking
yeah,
Rockstar is on there.
They would all get taken.
Well, they
out.
pay people to sit there and like watch Reddit and fucking Facebook and shit, just because they don't want people fucking right.
It's like I feel like they don't release gameplay because they're like, we want everything to be a surprise, and then it's like, oh, surprise, this game's really shitty. Sorry, can't have your money back. You bought it. Fuck. Waited 2 years for that game. That's a ridiculous amount of time. That's like 600. That's like 730.
Don't.
730.
730 what? Days?
Yeah, that's 730 days.
Congratulations, you can do math. I can't do math.
I was just gonna bust out my phone because I still don't think that's right, but 700 and some.
I was thinking about GTA 6 the other day. I was like, GTA 6, you know, that's gonna be cool. And then like, I'm gonna be fucking like out of the house.
We're gonna be graduated.
They probably won't come out for it 6 years. Do you think there only might be 1 or 2 more coming out on Xbox One? And then that'll be.
What do you think the next generation is gonna be like? That's gonna be like some Oculus Rift shit. Like, people will be like walking around.
That's not funny because there's a fucking. I saw a commercial. I don't remember. It might have been Super Bowl, but I kind of doubt it. I don't remember. But this guy was wearing like those headbands, and people are like, oh, see the shit in front of your eyes. Well, he was wearing a headband. There was no TV. He just was fucking watching TV right there. I'm like, first of all, that would blind the fuck out of your eyes, right?
Yeah,
like, you might have a TV right here. Like that's me going like this. Oh shit!
I remember I wanted to buy something that had something like that for the 360, and I wanted to buy it, but then it just like disappeared.
There's always rumors about that shit though. There's always been rumors about gaming glasses. I know there's gaming glasses, but I don't believe they work. I've never used them. I looked through them once and I'm like, oh, safety glasses.
I saw this video of this guy. They made this thing where he put those glasses on and like he strapped himself into this thing, and it was this big kind of like spherical like bowl that he stood in, and he was playing Battlefield, and he got this fake gun, and he could like run against this bowl, and it was like he could like turn and shit, and like it was like a treadmill.
Oh, so it was like a bowl,
and he had it, and he was like playing Battlefield, and like running and jumping and shit, and it was crazy. I would get fucking tired though. I'm not fit enough for that shit. But he was like,
dude, but think about that. Every fat gamer that like the stereotype of that shit gone, because that's why I hate stereotypes. It pisses me off. You can't tell a girl that you're a gamer and then she's like, yeah, I have a dick, and then they'll fucking just like make up some excuse and go away. I'm like, are you serious? Like, just because I play video games? Like, I don't know. But now all the popular kids are playing video games, at least at my school. So all the popular kids are playing video games, so now video games are popular. And I'm like, I've been playing video games since I was fucking little, bitch.
I don't know. Do you think you're gonna be playing video games for the rest of your life?
I hope so. I mean, I've always wanted to go like on to be like a gamer, tester, like, or go work at like Achievement Hunter or some shit. Like, what do you want to do? Like, I've never heard about like what you want to do the rest of your life. Like, what do you?
That's what?
Yeah.
I want to be a stockbroker.
You want to do fucking math problems all day.
I want to watch. It's complicated.
There's a lot of math.
I know what I'm doing. I want to be a stockbroker. I want to make bank. I want to get rich. All right. I want to be rich. That's the only thing I want. I want to have a lot of money. I want to have a 6-figure income. That's all I want.
6-figure income, Jesus Christ.
They're making even bank,
yeah, but
even
they can
the lowest
make
level. They're making fucking. That guy's sitting in banks all day and giving advice to people like. Oh.
You want to be like in a bank, or you want to be like on Wall Street?
Well,
like like in movies where they're sitting there fucking.
That's like the top. That's like the highest level of broker you can get. And then
I figured that was low because you had to stay down there.
No, there's like Wall Street is like up at the top, and then there's like a middle level where I don't know what the fuck it is, and then like the lowest level is a bank broker, and you just sit inside of a bank.
Bank brokers are probably like out, like you know how we live in like not
just
like
any fucking bank.
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm just saying like a medium level is probably like going to like Columbus or Cincinnati or something.
It's like it's what the guys on like the top level are doing, but you're not doing it at like as fast as like a rate. And you're not like it's not
doing it as an important like you're not getting calls from fucking like Microsoft like hey.
It's not like all the time like you're taking care of people. It's like it's like. A little easier. So you can work up. People usually start off with bank broker, and over the years they work their way up, and when they're all the way at the top, these people are fucking rolling in dough. It's just it's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah, that's really a lot of math. Oh, but okay, think about how like a year ago, not a year ago, it's probably a couple months ago, I wanted to be like an underwater diver, and I was like, oh, I'll be making bank like this guy made like $1 million within like 2 years.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. The only thing is you think about it and you're like, do I want to dive underwater every day in my life the next, like, for 2 years straight and then come out crippled? Because this guy literally dove for 2 years, got $1 million, paralyzed now.
I could work for like 2 decades and fucking retire. I could retire when I'm like 35.
Doing that. Wait, what are you talking about? Underwater diver?
No, underwater diving. Being a fucking... in a stockbroker here. I don't know, fuck, I was gonna say something, but I can't remember now.
Okay, so sorry. I was looking at this. I looked some up, and it was going on like video game genres. One of the fucking genres is Grand Theft Auto clone. What the fuck?
That'd be like Saints Row and like Sleeping Dogs
probably
and shit.
like I doubt Sleeping Dogs are free. I haven't played it yet. Is it good?
Is it free?
Yeah, it was free. I don't know if it's
It's
still
I don't think it's free. I don't know. Well, I don't
like Halo 3 was free, and we all got that.
Yeah, we got Halo 3. That was...
My brother was telling me, he's like, do we have more than one copy of Halo 3? And I was like, why? He's like, well, we should play some time. Because we have like 3 disc copies of Halo 3, and then I'm pretty sure we have all the download that we got
You
for
guys
free.
buy your video games in bulk. Like,
well, I mean, think about it. We have 2 Xboxes, and there's no point in me owning one GTA 5 and he's owning GTA 4, and we can't play together. Like, that's like me and you
Brian's
fucking
a chode,
doing...
though.
What?
Brian's a chode, though.
I hate Brian. He's not gonna make it this part of the video anyways. If you're still watching this, I'm proud of you. Good job.
Oh man, you made it very far.
But like one of the genres, like if you go down the list, beat 'em up games. I don't like. Oh, action game. My bad. That's the first fucking thing is action game. Action games. I don't know.
You know what time it is?
9:33.
Way past
Shut. Beat 'em up games, fighting games, platform games, shooter games, first-person shooter, light gun. What the fuck is light gun? A genre in which the primary design element is aiming and shooting with a gun-shaped controller. Never heard of a light game shooter.
Oh, that'd be like fucking...
Like, you know, like the Wii when they had that little fucking like...
Yeah, that'd be like, I had
yeah.
this game when I was little, I got it for Christmas, it was just
no.
a paintball gun.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
plug it into the TV, and I was like, how does this shit, like, how does it know that I'm aiming at the TV right now? Like, that's just...
The only thing is that, I always thought that was so cool, but then you couldn't move. The screen moved for you.
No, yeah, the screen did move for you, but...
So you were like, oh, I mean, I gotta come see me fucking sweet.
Yeah, but then you're like, it had like the recoil and everything, like, you hit it, like...
Really?
Yeah.
I never played it. I think I played it once, and I don't remember that.
It was sweet, and it's like you reload, and it's like the slide stops back, and you're like... That game was... I still have it. I'm pretty sure I still have it. It's probably in a box somewhere. I'm gonna have to find it.
Still think this guy's retarded. The shoot 'em up genre is a genre where the player controls a lone character, often in spacecraft or aircraft, shooting large numbers of enemies while dodging their attacks. I didn't know
That's
that
like
was
asteroids.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what the shoot 'em up meant. Like, 'cause I remember fucking my parents always saying like, "Oh, it's a shoot 'em up game." Like, I remember them referring Call of Duty as that, and now you think of the definition of that. That makes no fucking sense. Yeah, parents never are not supportive of gaming whatsoever.
I want to buy an Atari.
I've heard it.
A little
Their
joystick?
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's...
I want to get the Pac-Man one. That has like all the different Pac-Man games on.
Yeah, see, I used to have one of those. It's just a little square box.
Dude, I have the original fucking Nintendo.
I saw it sitting over there.
Yeah, I want to play it. Like, I haven't played it yet. I think we plugged it in once.
We should do that after this video.
We could record it too. If we get the fucking recorder working.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's happening anytime soon.
So we might be close to an hour.
The fucking... Are we seriously?
Yeah.
You want to check the camera?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's see. You know, it'd be funny.
Intermission.
If it wasn't recording.
No, that's why I checked it earlier.
We are... it says 17 minutes, 33 seconds.
We have 17 minutes left.
So we're like 43 minutes.
So it's 9:36, so I'll end it at like 9:50.
That's a long video.
They're still watching this. I'm really proud.
This is... I can't even remember what we've talked about so far.
A lot of shit.
Fuck. What about Nintendo 64? I want to buy one.
I have one. I have one controller.
I found a website where you can buy them for like dirt cheap.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit like that. And you gotta think, a lot of people think they're out of date and they're just pieces of shit, but then you think, fucking those were nice gaming systems. Even at the time they were great. Even now they're still pretty good. I mean, there's nothing you can compare to them. Nowadays,
64 is such a fucked up controller.
Yeah, that was dumb. But the Xbox 360, none of those games are trying to reach what those kind of consoles are reaching. Those, like, nowadays it's all about who has the best graphics.
Yeah, it's like now that they've reached like the top level of like
gaming, it's all
fidelity. It's like they're...
they're not spreading out though. They're keeping it in the same shit. Like, it's the same three games being made over and over again, pretty much. Like, there's games like Halo, which, you know, that splits off into its own, like, little section
You got
of
your
games.
shooters and your...
There's not many platform games on the 360.
No, platform
like Lego Little Big Planet. That was my one of my favorite games.
Little Big Planet was a shit.
PS3 took a shit. Have both Little Big Planet. Didn't get to finish the second one. Pissed.
Didn't you say something? There was something about the Little Big Planet 2 that was...
Pissed me off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember what it would be.
I remember it was something. It was something... I don't know. Do you remember? We used to get on the first Little Big Planet. We always played the one level. Remember, where it was bombs from above. That's what it was.
That was a fun.
It would drop bombs out of the sky, and it would like blow up the ground, and all the shit was destructible. So everything you would eventually get like all the way down, and to beat it, you had to get all the way down to the bottom of the map.
Without dying.
And as it got lower and lower and lower, the bombs would come down like heavier and shit. That was the best.
That was fun.
That was the best map. I
Do you remember, it was like Billy or something that was in the house, and I always had
there was always like a ragdoll guy sitting in the house, and you'd like grab onto him, and we'd try to hold onto him for as long as we could. Then he'd get blown up.
Then he get blown up, and you're like, I got his arms.
Yeah. You could take people back to your little space pod, you could bitch slap them. And
that was fun. I remember fucking designing that shit. That was fun.
You could take pictures with people and shit.
That was
really
cool.
cool.
I don't know, that game was pretty cool. Like, the idea of it.
Customize your dude. I was always a zebra.
New guys always picking on the fat kid.
You remember, you remember the man woman?
Shut up! I knew you were gonna bring up as soon as I brought up Lego Big Planet. We're not talking about that.
She. I'm still very confused as to what the fuck was going on.
Okay, so we're playing with this person on the bombs from above, and whoever made that, props to you. Shout out to you.
That was
I'm probably not gonna see this, but because we have like 10 viewers, and probably us. Does that make you sad? But bombs from above, this guy was playing with us, he was dressed as a chick. We had no idea he was fucking like sending us messages and shit. We were talking to him, we brought him back to like our pod, he followed us or something. And he's like, yeah, I'm a girl. And I'm like, well, that's fucking great. Thanks for fucking dressing up as a fucking, or I'm a guy.
Yeah, you're like, I was like,
what? He's like, I'm a guy. And I was like, what? Like, he's like, yeah, I'm just dressed up as a girl. I was like, who the fuck does that?
That game was so awesome. You like message people like, so, you want to head back to my place?
Yeah. and it's so funny because nothing actually had happened.
You could click one of the buttons and you could like move the controller forward and they would like fucking.
Yeah, no, because what was it? It wasn't a DualShock in it, was it? I don't remember what it was. It was like a motion weightness, and that's PlayStation 3 was really big for that.
Yeah, it was.
Because remember the fucking wash tub game.
Oh yeah, like the rubber dub.
Yeah, you fucking moved it and you. Yeah, I remember that was like one of the
hard.
launch things for it. People were like, "Dude, I gotta do it because the controller moves it." I'm like,
"Yeah,
that's
like,
awesome." I mean, like, how do you want to sit there? And
like, how does this? What do? I don't understand. I don't understand how any of that shit works. Like,
I mean, I understand how it works. It's kind of like your phone. It's kind of just like censored like that.
It's got an accelerometer in it.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Do you remember when like? When people kept moving shit, like when you could first flip your screen sideways when you held it. I remember people talking about. They're like, I know how it works. I mean, they're like, I don't know how it works. The only way I could think is if it was water weighted, like it had water in it, and like when you move the controller, like the water would hit like a sensor, and all when a certain amount of weight of the water hit it, the screen would sense it and flip it. I like that would really work. It would work. It'd be really weird.
I always pictured it as just a, you picture it as just like a plus sign. You've got like one little like dot or ball that sits in the center, and you tilt it, and it gets stuck, and it like presses something, and it's like, and it like flips over, and then like as long as it's in that.
Well, it's not like you're going like that to flip it out, though. I mean, you would have to like hit it somewhere. I mean, I guess if you did flip it, it would hit it, and then you wouldn't have to do anything. And then the only thing is like I flip my phone sideways, but then I lay it down. Because say a picture is like fucked up sideways, so you turn the screen, but then you lay it down and like turn it back around so it's straight up. Have you ever done that? Alright, so like, I don't know, like, is it making any sense though?
Yeah, I feel you. Like you lay it down and then.
Yeah, and you turn because you could see it that way. Because like say I took a picture of the screen, but then when you first see it, the words are sideways. You're like, fuck. So you turn the camera sideways so the words are going straight up and down, and then you like lay it down. But if your idea was like that, it would as soon as you laid it down. If it moved a little bit, it'd go bam and move, and that would piss me off because it'd be so sensitive.
Yeah, but
I mean, even if it did, if you lay it down, it would just swirl.
If it was like that, no, like it hit like a sensor. I don't think they could make it to where the sensor would always be like activated. Like even if it moved around, like unless it went and like hit another sensor, then it would.
I know how you feel. I mean,
It's that shit is so complicated. I don't.
you know what blows my mind? You know, it is gonna blow your. I tell you this all the time, but just no, shut up. We're not talking about space because we always get tripped up.
That's a whole nother video.
We'll probably talk about that at some point. But we all used to live in like a forest, and now we got fucking shit that like I have this in my lap. Fucking, I can do shit. I can contact people.
You know, it's
There's people watching us in this little fucking thing over there.
crazy. Is that everything in the universe is made of stardust?
Yeah,
Motherfucking stardust. All
So
right.
we weren't talking about space.
Shit's crazy. All
Space
right.
now. We're not okay.
Everything. Oh man, you're a star, Collin.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
not.
let you know that. You're a star. This computer, it's a star. This fucking camera, it's a star. Computer that you're watching this on, or your fucking phone,
What about your
that's
iPad? What about your tablet?
tablets too.
What about your glass? What about your watch? That fucking Samsung or whatever came out with.
Yep.
Was it Samsung?
Sure.
No, it wasn't Samsung.
Wait, yeah, it was Samsung. It was a Galaxy.
No, it wasn't like. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, there's another phone. It's not.
The
I
phone
still
came
think
along.
Windows phone. You should get a Windows phone next time you get a
My
phone.
droid is fucking dying.
Well, do you like my phone? Have you ever played with it like at all?
It's
Cody, I let Cody play with it for 5 seconds. He's like, I'm getting a Windows phone. He literally stopped. He's like, I'm getting a Windows phone. Now he loves his Windows phone. Like, ask him if he'd rather have a different phone or not. It's like people are like, this is so complicated. I'm like, how? It says contact, text message.
I would.
Yeah, at first
probably
glance it looked complicated.
Get a Galaxy just because I'm already familiar with the whole Android thing.
So, I mean, Windows. Okay, so I heard this. One of my teachers was talking about, I tell you this, I think I told you this. My teachers did like a survey in my school, and they were like, oh, who has Windows phone, who has Galaxy, who has iPod, or iPads. Fucking iPhones. Jesus. What, there's too many assholes.
I don't like Apple.
I hate Apple. Apple's assholes. Their shit is so, it pisses me
It's
off. There's so much more shit you can do with other stuff than, the only reason there's so much more shit out for the Apples and shit is because people have it.
people are dumb enough to keep buying the same phone year after year. That's what makes me laugh.
It's the same phone, just, oh, hey, let me, even
We're gonna add an extra half inch, guys. New phone.
sooner or later, everything's just gonna be a tablet. Tablets are gonna get smaller.
We're gonna get fat. It's gonna be like Wall-E.
That's not funny. I thought about that. Dude, I got freaked out when I saw that movie. I was like, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna become fat. That's not funny.
That would be such a good time. Just get fat and like, ugh.
Then they start exercising. Then like they fucking like.
We're like, dude.
We're getting off topic. What were we talking about? But okay, my teachers were doing a survey. They were like, oh, who has Windows Phone? Like they asked Windows Phone last. They were like, I didn't.
You were the Lone Ranger.
Yeah, I literally wrote, fuck you. Don't.
I knew it.
They're like, my teacher was like, I'm proud of you, and I was like, what? Oh, why? And he's like, I went to a convention, some kind of convention for like everything, and the first like 1,500 people that walked in got free Windows tablets. Yeah, everybody got free Windows tablets. Everybody that got them fell in love with them. We said, I'm never going back into Apple. And apparently Windows, like, people who, research shit and, like, oh, what's going to go up? Like, people like kind of stockbrokers, but not, like, actual stockbrokers. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
people who, like, tell what the trends are going to be in the future.
Mhm.
They said Windows and, like, Microsoft and stuff's going to skyrocket. iPhone's going to drop below even Samsung. Galaxy's going to drop a little bit, but not as much as iPhones and shit.
Bill Gates, man.
Bill Gates, he's...
You know, it is literally not worth his time if he drops a $100 bill on the sidewalk. The time that it takes for him to go and pick it up, it's not worth it.
Because he makes fucking, like, $700 every minute or something like that.
It's fucking ridiculous. I don't want to be Bill Gates.
Yeah, you know what makes me laugh is that his kids aren't getting the money.
Yeah, you know, he drives a fucking minivan. He says he didn't want his money to change him, so he drives a minivan. I'm like, dude, you're Bill Gates. You could buy, like, a
Dude,
fucking,
every time I hear something about Bill Gates,
Puerto
people
Rico.
talk about how he, like, lives in a submarine. Is that true?
Google that shit. You got the computer. Does Bill Gates live in a fucking submarine? Where does he live? I got a mansion.
Now Bill Gates is gonna come at us. Does Bill Gates... The first thing that I typed in, does Bill... The first thing that comes up is, does Bill Gates smoke weed? What the fuck?
Hmm.
I'm sure he does something.
Probably. I don't know. What about Philip Seymour Hoffman?
He just died.
Yeah, heroin overdose.
I had to wait, who is he? I remember hearing his name, who is he?
He's an actor. He was kind of like, he's a little chunky, blonde hair, wore glasses. I'm not sure if he really wore glasses, but I remember him with glasses.
You know what makes me laugh? It's Bill Gates, one goofy looking dude.
He was a rich motherfucker.
He's rich. Goofy. But we gotta think windows and shit looked like complete ass earlier.
Yeah, I mean, they just started to get big.
Okay, so we're starting to wind down.
Yeah, I'm getting fucking tired. Way past my bedtime.
Shut up. Starting to wind down. Hope you guys enjoyed. Facebook, like our fucking
Facebook
YouTube,
page.
Facebook, YouTube, comment,
Subscribe. Favorite.
yeah.
Share.
Please subscribe. We have fucking 10 subscribers.
You have 10 subscribers?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
We're fucking
People,
shitty.
you ever watch people's like drama in life? So like, I started out with like people. They just like even like they would just keep putting out
We
videos.
need to end this.
And they're just like, and they're like, oh my god, I'm having subscribers. Now they're making like shitloads of money. Anyways, I don't know.
T-shirts, buy them.
T-shirts.
Love you guys. See ya.
Goodbye.
Fuck you. How much time do we have left? We have 5.